Matisse, beg. That's beg. Wait. Up. Up. Oh, you little pig.
So, wow, what an experience. Did you ever dream that you'd be the winners of Britain's Got Talent?
We never dreamed that. Who would? Who would? You know, it's been such a journey, and over, we've been months in preparation, and then everything's happened so fast, so fast. It's incredible, it's incredible. It's slowly starting to sink in.
So what happened after the show? Because obviously we left you absolutely gobsmacked on stage, and no one really knows what's been happening since then. So how are you feeling? What's been happening?
Yeah, of course, I raced straight to the crew, straight to the team. You know, I've not been able to do it alone. You know, we were a team behind the stage, and my other dogs. I couldn't wait to get back to my other dogs and yeah, have a cuddle, and we started partying straight away. Yeah.
Did you? So where did Matisse go after?
We actually put them in our dressing room where it was quiet, because obviously they could relax, and the noisier it got and the more that people were partying, you know, the dogs had had a tremendously long day, so we felt it was fair that they were at home in the trailer, or in the room. So.
Yeah, not much champagne went on last night in the little doggy bowl then.
No.
Now, with the journey that you've been on, can we just start for people that don't really know about your background and how it's all happened? In a nutshell, how have you got to where you are right now?
I think just experience. I've worked with dogs my whole life. I've never had a real normal job. I've always had a doggy job, you know, right from the very beginning, from leaving school. So yeah, I think it's just a combination of my experience, always working with dogs in every kind of field of dogs, and getting to the stage where I'm feeling that I had the talent to do this, you know, and to pull it off, really.
You've done it. So
Yeah.
I've got to ask you, the money, what are we thinking? Where are we going to put it? What are we going to do with it?
Well, yeah, I hadn't really mentioned it to him yet. I wasn't going to tell him. Don't want him getting ideas about his station. But yeah, obviously, it gives you some financial security. And at the end of the day, if I can work a little less and spend more time with my family and my fur family, then that's incredible.
Fur family. How many of you are there in the family then?
My daughter and my partner and our 9 dogs. So we have quite a household, yeah.
And what was their reaction when you spoke to them last night?
Yeah, amazed. They all were celebrating at home, of course, and they thought it was great. My daughter, we'd arranged to have all friends and colleagues and relatives and neighbours and everybody, and there was about 50 people all got together to watch it on the big screen. Yeah, fabulous. And I said, please video it, because we're missing all that atmosphere and that enjoyment. So I hope they have done.
Just proves that Britain, we just love our animals, don't we?
Yeah, brilliant. That was what I was
hoping. And lots this morning in the press and things about Chase.
Yes.
Can we explain that situation, what happened last night? People that are unclear about it.
Yeah, I was told really that we'd given the impression that we were deceiving the public. I wasn't under that impression at all. I was only thinking of my own dog's welfare and well-being, and I had the dogs with me. I'd already introduced Chase into the semi-final, so he wasn't a secret. He wasn't. Obviously, if I'd have said anything about Skip, I would have ruined a lovely story. But they'd already seen Chase, so I presume people would recognise him and see it for what it was. I was combining my skills and combining my beautiful dogs to make a lovely act and making television. That was what it was all about.
Yeah, is that the dream? Is that what you've always wanted to do?
Absolutely, because I grew up watching Lassie and watching Boomer and watching animals on TV perform, and yeah, to do it with, how good would that be to do it with your own dogs? Fantastic.
So you're just kind of putting that, perhaps not criticism, but those kind of accusations to one side then?
I just think that's really nonsense. I think anybody that knows dogs and are a dog lover will have seen the difference between the 2 dogs. The dogs aren't similar. We've made it obvious. One's dark, one's light, one's got a big wide blaze and the other's got a narrow blaze. To be honest, you'd be rather stupid if you believed that it was the same dog. It's built in a completely different way.
Yeah. So what's next for you? Because are you going to bring all 9 on stage in front of the Queen? How are we going to top
I don't know,
night?
no. You know, it's very hard to coordinate many dogs in a couple of minutes. You know, I could have easily brought 5 dogs on, which was one of my first original ideas. But to bring them onto the chaos and coordinate them and make sure that they're all, you know, staying balanced and stable and in a safe environment and not stressed is very, very difficult in a very short rushed period of time. So we decided to go for less is more. But yeah, all my dogs are capable. Really, more the idea for the movie, eventually to have more dogs working together, that would be cool. But yeah, I don't know. I really didn't think that far, because you don't think you're going to get that far. I was over the moon to have got through the semi, but I really didn't have time to touch ground before the final, because we were busy training and preparing the dogs for the final show. So now I've got so many ideas. I had so many ideas for the final. I was really stuck to make a choice, because I had 2 or 3 different ideas. And yeah, look, we were lucky, we chose well. But maybe one of our other ideas we can tweak a little bit.
Yeah, get Elizabeth down on stage with you.
Exactly.
Get it out of your hoop or something. And with Jamie last night, how was it being up against him? Because he was just phenomenal, wasn't he?
Yes, absolutely. And you know, we've become such good friends behind the scenes. And he loves Matisse. He adores him. Matisse only has to see him, and he's directly straight there for a big kiss and a cuddle. But yeah, he's been, you know, that support has been fabulous. With Old Men Grooving, we went through the audition together, we went through the reveal together, we stood on the stage together in the semi-finals, and we got through together. Yeah, they feel like family. You know, we've made friends for a lifetime, really.
Oh, it's incredible. Now, Jamie said last night he was the most talented person in 2015. What? You are, Jules. I think what you've done and what you've taught the dogs is absolutely incredible. Would you say it's come easy to you, or has it been quite a slog?
No, it's not a slog, because I don't see it as that. I see it as my interaction with my beautiful dogs is as real. What they feel, to them it's play and enjoyment and interaction with me, and I feel exactly the same. Look, who wouldn't love working with that?
And has he become a bit of a diva? Have you noticed over the last few weeks?
He always had a little bit of that about him. I said he's got star quality, but he really is milking it now.
What's that? Is it kind of more gourmet sausages?
No, I don't change anything really for the dogs. We try and keep it real. I do love them, I do spoil them. They have got luxury beds and they've got the best of everything, but they've always had that anyway. You always give your animals, you bet the best you possibly can. So for them, what's fair is to keep a normal routine. They need walks in the park, they need fun, they need play sessions, they need interaction and love. So that doesn't change. That's got to stay in proportion.
He's going to have to practice his selfie face, isn't he? Because I think it's quite a few people that want pictures.
He's got it off. He just goes like that and kisses straight away.
So if we click our fingers now and we're anywhere this time next year, what do you want to have achieved, even though you've already just achieved so much?
Right, exactly. This time next year, I've done a good performance in a Tulip for Her Royal Highness, and yeah, maybe halfway to I would love to make a series and give back to children what I had as a child. That joy of watching something. Maybe they can't have a pet themselves, or they're not in a situation, or the parents are working. I was in that situation. My parents were working. We couldn't have a dog, and anything dog I was crazy about. And I grew up loving that, enjoying that. You know, seeing that portrayed on the screen and making kids laugh, making it exciting, and making kids really, really, emotional. Feel that dog's their dog even. You know, let every kid think they have a little part of Matisse. Why
and what
not?
we're going to call the show.
Yeah, we'll leave that
Matisse.
to him.
There
yeah,
you go.
Exactly.
Congratulations again. Can we get a high five or anything?
Yes.
Yeah, high five.
Matisse up. Come on, high five. Kick, kick, kick. Matisse, kick.
Oh,
He's like
a nice little lick's nice anyway.
Exactly.
Congratulations again, and
Thank
I
you
hope that
very
things
much.
only go onwards and upwards for you.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.